The Seeker's Lamp Podcast. Season 1 Episode 5. Ever-Burning Lamps, a Mystery of the Ancient World. Have you ever wondered how people in ancient times illuminated their tombs, temples, and palaces? You might think they used candles, oil lamps or torches, but what if I told you that some of these lights never went out, even after centuries or millennia? These are the ever-burning lamps, a mysterious phenomenon that has puzzled historians, archaeologists and scientists for ages. What are ever-burning lamps? Ever-burning lamps are lamps that kept on burning without using any fuel or needing any maintenance. They were discovered all over the world during the Middle Ages, mostly in sealed tombs, supposedly to ensure the deceased had light to guide them on their way to the afterlife. Some of these tombs were opened years later, and the lamps were still burning. Some examples of ever-burning lamps. One of the earliest accounts of ever-burning lamps comes from the ancient Greek writer Plutarch, who mentions in his work De Defectu Oraculorum a lamp that burned over the door of the temple of Jupiter Ammon in Egypt. He says that the priests claimed that the lamp was lit by Alexander the Great when he visited the temple in 331 BC, and that it had been burning ever since, without any visible fuel or wick. One of the most remarkable ancient lamps was the one that illuminated the temple of Pallas Athena in Athens, the patron goddess of the city. According to legend, the goddess lit the lamp herself when she established the city as her sacred domain. The lamp was made of gold and had a large reservoir of oil that could last for a long time. It also had a special mechanism that regulated the flow of oil and prevented the flame from flickering or going out. The lamp was so well designed and fueled that it kept burning for more than a millennium, until a Christian emperor ordered it to be put out in the 4th century AD. Some historians believe that the lamp was a symbol of the wisdom and civilization that Athena bestowed upon Athens. One lamp was reportedly found in Edessa, Syria, in the year 527 AD, during the reign of the Byzantine Emperor Justinian. The lamp was in a niche over a gateway, carefully sealed to prevent any air from reaching it. The inscription on the niche claimed that the lamp was lit in 27 AD, which means it had been burning for 500 years. The soldiers who discovered the lamp were amazed by this wonder, but they also feared that it might be a trap or a sign of evil. They decided to break the seal and open the niche, hoping to find out the secret of the lamp. But as soon as they did, the lamp went out, never to be lit again. The ever-burning lamp that was reportedly found inside the tomb of Tullia, the daughter of the famous Roman orator and philosopher Cicero. Cicero was one of the most influential figures in the late Roman Republic, who wrote extensively on politics, law, rhetoric, and philosophy. He was also the father of 3 children, one of whom was Tullia, his beloved daughter who shared his intellectual interests and whom he praised for her virtue and wisdom. According to some accounts, in 1401 AD, a group of workers who were digging near the Porta Salaria in Rome accidentally broke into an ancient sepulchre that contained a marble sarcophagus with the inscription, Tullia, daughter of Cicero. Inside the sarcophagus, they saw a golden lamp that was shining brightly, despite being sealed for more than 1,500 years. The lamp was said to have a strange design, with a hollow stem that connected to a reservoir of oil. The workers were amazed by this sight, but as soon as they touched the lamp, it went out and could not be relit. The lamp was taken to the Pope, who ordered an investigation into its origin and mechanism. However, no satisfactory explanation was ever found, and the lamp was eventually lost or destroyed. A lamp was discovered in a tomb near Rome in 1540 AD. According to historical records, the lamp belonged to a Roman nobleman named Quintus Aurelius Saturninus, who died in 70 AD. The lamp had a mysterious inscription that claimed it was dedicated to the god of fire, Vulcan. The inscription also stated that the lamp was made by a skilled craftsman who used a secret technique to create an everlasting flame. The lamp was still burning when it was found, after 1470 years of continuous illumination. However, as soon as someone touched it, the lamp shattered into pieces and the flame went out. Some historians have speculated that the lamp might have used a special kind of oil or gas that was not affected by oxygen or moisture. Others have suggested that the lamp might have been connected to a hidden underground source of fuel or heat. The mystery of the ancient perpetual lamp remains unsolved to this day. Another lamp in history was found in the year 1550 AD, in a small town in Lincolnshire, England. The lamp was concealed under a brass bowl, in a secret chamber beneath an ancient house. The house belonged to a wealthy merchant, who had inherited it from his father. The merchant had no idea that there was a hidden vault under his home, until he accidentally discovered it while renovating the basement. Inside the vault, he found a dusty old lamp that emitted a faint glow. The lamp had a strange property: it could not be extinguished by any means. The merchant tried to blow out the flame, but it did not flicker. He tried to cover the lamp with a cloth, but it burned through it. He tried to smash the lamp with a hammer, but it did not break. The owner of the house claimed that his grandfather had witnessed the lamp's light 4 decades ago, and that no one knew how long it had been burning. The lamp was believed to be a relic of the Roman Empire, which had ruled Britain centuries earlier. Some speculated that it was a magical device, or a gift from the gods. Others thought that it was a hoax, or a trick of the light. The lamp attracted the attention of many curious people, who came to see it for themselves. Some even offered to buy it from the merchant, but he refused to sell it. He kept the lamp as a secret treasure, and guarded it with his life. An ancient lamp that supposedly burned for centuries without any human intervention was found in France, near the capital city of Paris, in the year 1624. The lamp was enclosed in a spherical copper container that hung from a chain in a chapel dedicated to Saint Denis, the patron saint of France and the first bishop of Paris. The copper sphere had a small opening on the top to allow air to enter and another one on the bottom to let smoke escape. The opening on the top was covered by a thin metal plate that could be lifted by a magnet. According to legend, the lamp was lit by Clovis I, the first king of the Franks, who converted to Christianity in 496 and founded the chapel as a sign of his faith. He allegedly obtained the lamp from an angel who told him that it would burn until the end of the world. The lamp was said to have burned continuously for more than 1,000 years, until it was accidentally broken by a workman who was repairing the chapel. The workman claimed that he saw a bright flame inside the sphere that vanished as soon as he touched it. How did they work? The origin and nature of these lamps have been a subject of debate and curiosity among scholars, explorers, and enthusiasts, who have offered various theories and explanations for their functioning. Some of the most common hypotheses are natural gas leaks, peat fires or coal seam fires. These are natural phenomena that can produce flames or glowing embers for long periods of time, sometimes even millennia. They can be caused by geological processes, such as volcanic activity, tectonic movements or erosion, or by human factors, such as mining, drilling or warfare. Some have suggested that these natural fires could have been used to ignite the ever-burning lamps, either intentionally or accidentally, by ancient people who were aware of their locations and properties. Olive oil or wood, these are conventional sources of fuel that can be used to light lamps or candles. They can also be stored in large quantities and have a long shelf life if kept in proper conditions. Some have proposed that the ever-burning lamps were actually ordinary lamps that were periodically refilled with oil or wood by priests, caretakers, or guardians, who had access to hidden reservoirs or secret passages within the structures where the lamps were located. Lost technology or occult knowledge, these are speculative possibilities that involve advanced or esoteric forms of science or magic that are unknown or incomprehensible to modern humans. They can include concepts such as alchemy, magnetism, perpetual motion, nuclear energy, zero-point energy, or spiritual energy. Some have speculated that the ever-burning lamps were based on some kind of mysterious device or technique that allowed them to generate or harness energy from the environment or from other dimensions, without requiring any external input or maintenance. Divine intervention or miracle. These are supernatural explanations that attribute the existence and functioning of the ever-burning lamps to the will or power of a deity or a saint, who created them as a sign of their presence or favor. They can also involve the belief that the lamps had some sacred or holy purpose, such as protecting a relic, illuminating a scripture, or blessing a worshipper. Some have claimed that the ever-burning lamps were manifestations of divine intervention or miracle, and that they could not be explained by natural or human means. These four theories represent different perspectives and approaches to the mystery of ever-burning lamps, ranging from natural to supernatural, and from scientific to religious. They also reflect the diversity and complexity of human culture and history, and the influence of different beliefs and values on how people interpret and understand the world around them. The mystery of ever-burning lamps remains unsolved and intriguing, as no definitive answer or proof has been found to explain their existence and functioning. They represent a fascinating aspect of human history and culture, and a challenge for future research and exploration. Whatever the case may be, ever-burning lamps remain one of the most intriguing mysteries of the ancient world, and a testament to the ingenuity and creativity of our ancestors.